Hello and welcome back to Doom 3. Alright, so I've split up Delta Labs Level 2 because it's too big for one video, so this is part 2 of 2 for Delta Labs 2. Just wondering what the betting is that will open up. Yeah, I remember there being something. Whoa. Yeah, I see the lower frame rate still a problem. I don't know why. Anyway. Right, obviously can't go that way, so I've got the key to go this way. Yeah, it's always quite good to see some little references to Doom-related things in here. Quite strange that he doesn't get activated automatically. In fact, he's not moving. Right, he is now. I didn't think he was going to at all. Right, let's listen to the PDA. You know, I'm seeing some very low resolution textures. I don't know why. I'm just going to go into the options and see if I can understand what's going on. Unless there's the odd texture that hasn't been worked on, which is quite possible. Well, I couldn't see much in the options, but I think I have found an option to, yeah, to stop this happening where it conflicts with the wall. Which is good. It's in the main options. I'll quickly show you in case you really want to know. Sick mod. Miscellaneous, that was it. Wall awareness on weapons turned to off. Right, let's listen to the PDA. God, it did tank a bit then. Francis Erickson. Locker 103, change the code to 259. Wasn't there something to do with Martian Buddy being an actual website that you could go on and find out one or two secrets or something? But I don't know if that's the case now. Yeah, there's a few textures. Maybe they just haven't worked on it, or I'm expecting too much. I don't know. It's a sound I haven't heard before. There's quite a few of these around here, I believe, commandos. Wow, that was some jump. I think that sounds like a archvile, which is bad news. Yeah, I think he appears up there, doesn't he? I'd have sworn an archvile appears up there. Yeah, here comes one. Marvelous. Yeah, my ears are playing tricks on me. I keep thinking I can hear things. Well, that went well. I usually get hit by him. Ah, it might be up here. No, unless, of course, he's been removed. Ah, there he is. Oh. Whoa. Oh, crikey. Don't think he's dead, is he? Oh, I guess he is. Yeah, it's funny, I thought as I'm looking down there, that would be me there and he would be up here, but got it mixed up.
Ah, you surprised me. I'm glad to see you. I would have hoped they would have sent more than just one guy, though. I've been studying one of the specimens we brought back to see if there's something physiological that would be a weakness, a way to stop them. I found nothing so far. Haven't had enough time. I'm gonna stay here and keep looking. It's the only thing I can do. There are combat supplies in the storage cabinet in the next room. The code is 624. I hope you can use it.
Right, 624 before I forget. Right, armor, yep, that lot looks useful. Now, I don't think you can come back once you've left here, so let's take everything we can. I think I go through this way.
I'm gonna stay here and keep working. I'll upload my findings into the database. Look, I can't go with you. This is too important for me to leave. You should get out of here. Get some help and tell them I'm still down here. Look, I can't go with you. This is too important for me to leave.
It's actually quite easy to forget. There are a few NPCs in this game that you do come across. Yeah, another bloody archvile. Rocket launcher time again. Is it dead? That's a pretty good little piece there, the way he jumps down. But you get plenty of time to take him out. Yeah, I wonder if they've tried to make them a little bit easier to balance things out a bit.
Welcome to the Delta Complex Stasis Chambers. This facility was constructed to house and study the extra-dimensional beings, which were recovered during some of the first teleporter tests originating from Delta Level 3. While little is known about their native environment, the specimens appear to be carbon-based lifeforms with extremely high heat tolerances. The epidermal tissue is extremely resilient to abrasion or incision, which has complicated internal studies. Observational studies have shown incredible strength and agility, as well as the ability for some specimens to manifest and control cohesive plasma masses. The method by which these plasma masses are created is yet unknown. It is believed that the specimens possess a rudimentary intelligence and social structure, as was demonstrated during the first tragic expeditions through the portal. While the cost in human life has been great in acquiring these specimens, we hope to one day complete genomic mapping and begin to answer the many questions we have about these entities.
Right. Oh. I forgot about that. Right. Download some of these
Welcome to the Delta Complex
profiles, then I can read them.
This facility was constructed to house and study the
Looks like a zombie.
dimensional beings, which were recovered during some of the first teleporter tests originating from Delta Level 3. While little is known about their native environment, the specimens
Is that the Hell Knight?
with extremely high heat tolerances. The epidermal tissue is extremely resilient to abrasion or incision, which has complicated internal studies. Observational studies have shown incredible strength and agility, as well as the ability for some specimens to manifest and control cohesive plasma masses. The method by which these
Right, I'm just gonna
created is yet unknown.
step in the corner and have a read of these things. You can always skip through it. I'll leave an annotation as per usual. Although I think the Hell Knight is good in this version, I suppose I'm just still got the first version imprinted on my brain far more, so I was somewhat disappointed when I saw the Hell Knight in Doom 3. Wasn't quite what I was expecting, I suppose, but then you could say that about a lot of it. God, that really is disturbing to read. This would suggest that the creature experiences constant, unimaginable agony. A horrific fate, to say the least. It certainly is. Oh, I see. No, it doesn't open. Or maybe you can open it from the outside. Am I safe here? Jacob Stemmons. Three 7-1. Okay, I turned the bloom off, which should help slightly. It's a shame, because I thought it looked quite nice in this, but I'm still getting a frame rate drop, I don't know. Ah yes, got to turn the conveyor on. Oh, that music, honestly. That really does set the scene. Yeah, I think it's a bit risky throwing those up there. Yeah, there's quite a few imps around here, has to be said. "371, I think the PDA said. Where the hell did... He must have been about there. Could that be any cheaper? Another one. Ah! Had a swipe at me, but he missed. Video disc. Which reminds me, I think I've got 2 of them. Possibly from the last video, but I didn't... Yeah, I didn't watch it, did I? Yeah, I think it was teleportation was the first one that I got from that scientist.
My name is Ian McCormick, and I am a research specialist stationed on Mars, working for the UAC. My primary job is, or rather was, to assist Dr. Malcolm Betruger in a variety of experiments, though for the past year we've been focusing almost exclusively on teleportation. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive, so I'm recording this video log to let someone know what happened, and with that knowledge, prevent it from happening again. Initially, the teleportation experiments were amazing. We were creating a new science, and the prospects of it changing our way of life were, well, they were outstanding. I was proud to be associated with such an amazing project and someone as talented as Dr. Betruger. We noticed early on, probably before we had completed maybe a dozen successful tests, that there was a variable delay during the teleportation. The objects are broken down at the quantum level, transported, and then reassembled. Each stage of the process should have been instantaneous, but it wasn't, and we didn't know why. We sent a video drone through and were shocked at the images it sent back. Just a few frames of video right before the drone came back through showed what appeared to be several sets of eyes looking directly at the probe. We had just found a living, breathing creature that was not human. Betruger immediately sent out a request for volunteers. He specifically wanted UAC security force members because he wanted to capture one of these creatures. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I am most ashamed of my involvement during the next phase. To get medical clearance to send human subjects through the device, I doctored up several of our reports to indicate that we had performed living tissue experiments. I did not regret it at the time, but a few days later, when our third test subject came back, he was chewing off his own fingers. It seemed he was clinically insane. We started sending teams in, about once every 2 days. The teams were reporting nightmarish experiences and sightings of things that ultimately made us conclude that the other dimension was not just another dimension. It was hell, and the creatures we were bringing back, demons. And then Betruger, he went through the portal himself. I don't know what he was thinking. It was an unscheduled trip, and he just went, and we couldn't stop him. And when he came back, he had changed. He sounded and looked the same, but he just... I don't know, he was just different. And then he did the unthinkable. He took the Soul Cube, the device that was discovered in the ruins, into the portal. The portal stabilizers just started to fail, and then living hell erupted into the base. Oh, we were stupid for not destroying the portals as soon as we realized what was on the other side. Oh God, forgive me. I blame myself for my part in this. Please, someone, never let this happen again. I'm sorry, Ian McCormick.
Yes, up here. That was it. That throws me quite often. As ridiculous as it sounds. Oh, man, that was close.
What you see before you is a relic codenamed U1, or simply Soul Cube. It was discovered in 2104, located in a geographic region where UAC researchers have unearthed evidence of a long-lost civilization. We know nothing of this civilization other than they existed, and that they were all wiped out in some type of cataclysmic event, according to what we've been able to decode from stone tablets found throughout the ruins. What clues we have been technology can only be described as mystical, as evidenced by U1's strange characteristics. Efforts to further examine U1 have been futile. Mass spectrometer and radiation scanning methods have failed to provide reliable identification of the molecular makeup of this artifact. The object cannot be weighed, and in all tests, we've been unable to determine its mass. All attempts to physically manipulate or open the artifact have been met with no success. We also have had no success in deciphering the symbols adorning U1. What we do know is that the thermographic readings are constant, unwavering temperature of 98.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Our research continues, and we hope that with continued investment and research, we can, one day soon, learn to exploit the technologies that make up U1.
Another PDA. Right, I'd better check that out as well. Larry Bullman. And for the audio log, Soul Cube as a weapon.
This is the audio log of Research Director Larry Bullman, October 19th, 2145. I've been examining the glyphs on the cube-shaped artifact, which some are calling the Soul Cube, and combined with previous research data, it is my conclusion the device is some sort of weapon. If the power fluctuations would stop long enough for me to get the linguistic CPU online, then I am sure my theory would be verified. You know, I'll take this opportunity to lodge yet another complaint about the continual power problems. Living in this godforsaken base is bad enough without having to watch the lights flicker constantly. It's just... Well, never mind. Back to the task at hand. What I've deciphered so far is a bit, I must say, disturbing. It seems that when one has possession of the artifact, if one inflicts damage or possibly kills another being, it extracts power from that event somehow. Once a certain threshold has been reached, the artifact has the ability to kill anything you attack with it. How you attack with it, I'm frankly not certain, indicating that the artifact is autonomous in some way. To date, I've only deciphered about 2/3, give or take, of the markings, but my initial glance at the rest of them indicates it harbors some far greater power. As you know, at this time we have not seen any reaction from the cube, and it has withstood any scanning, abrasion, or other test beyond picking it up and examining it. I suspect that just like the civilization that constructed it, its capabilities are diminished to the point of being useful only as a paperweight. End of log.
What you see before you is a relic codenamed
Error. Specified artifacts not
Soul
found.
Cube. It was discovered in 2104, located in a geographic region where UAC researchers have unearthed evidence of a long-lost civilization. We know nothing of this.
I have the soul cube in hell, and you will never find it.
Cataclysmic event, according to what we've been able to decode from stone tablets found throughout the ruins. What clues we have been able to piece together
372.
culturally advanced society whose technology
Yeah, I knew he was in there.
efforts to further examine
I think there's another one of those commandos coming through. Whoa.
research continues, and we hope that with continued investment and research, we can one day soon learn to exploit the technologies that make up one.
I think there's more of them through here. I want to keep moaning about that sort of addition in the game, but I probably shouldn't. And if your frame rate's tanking, it really does suck. Elizabeth McNeil. Elliot Swan himself. Well, I can refer to it if I forget, which I probably will. Right, was it? Ah, so that's 725. Martian buddy. I wonder. Oh crap. Well, that couldn't have gone much better, actually. I just thought, kill the main problem first, and then... I'm just glad that guy wasn't one with the chain gun. Really don't know how you open this. Not 372, is it? I think the fact that... Yeah, it's almost like no numbers mean anything. Is it something you've got to go online to open? I think I have opened it before, but I can't remember how. Anyway, I believe it's the end of the, or near the end of the episode, so let's stock up. Unless, of course, there's a post-it note on it somewhere. Right, that's the end of the section. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.